to hear this, but the secret to success and consistency actually starts with your night routine. I used to be the girl that had no sort of night routine, would scroll through her phone all night until 3 a.m., roll out of bed after snoozing the alarm 3 times in a row, and rely on multiple cups of coffee just to stay awake through the day. And I was setting up myself for failure by doing that, okay? So I cannot stress enough that having a solid night routine will change your sleep and your life, okay? I don't make the rules. I've never had a better relationship with my sleep schedule than I do now, and it has all to do with my night routine. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing 11 healthy nighttime routine habits that will change your life. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lena. I have a self-help series here on my channel where we discuss all things becoming your best self. So if you're not subscribed already,
what are you doing?
Okay,
What are you doing?
go subscribe right now. First things first, create your own relaxed routine. So start by establishing your own relaxing pre-bedtime routine ritual and create one that works for you, because everyone has a different routine that works for them. Like, I personally found what night routine works best for me, and you guys, it has been genuinely life-changing. Like, I get the best sleep of my life now. Now for this, you want to start by creating cues for your body to signal your body to let it know that, hey, it's time to go to bed, it's time to wind down. So for example, it could be dimming your lights, listening to some soft soothing music, listening to a podcast. So example for me, I put my PJs on at the same time every single night. I literally change into my PJs at 9 p.m. every night so that it signals to my brain like, okay, now it's time to get ready for bed. I also like to put some ambient dark pink light on, and it just creates a whole vibe in my apartment so that my brain and body know like it is time to rest, wind down, take a chill pill. And listen, even my cat Pika, she has her own relax routine, okay? Like, she has adjusted her schedule so that she literally falls asleep at the same time as me and we wake up together. So if my cat Pika can do that, you can create your own relax routine too. Self-care and skincare. So every night I wash my face, take off all my makeup, put on my moisturizer. And guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I used to hate doing my skincare. Like, it felt like such a chore, and I would always leave it to very last minute, like right before bed, and I would have to get up and then do it. And I would just be like, ugh, until I actually found out that that is not the most ideal, because your skin actually needs time to absorb your skincare. So doing it right before bed is not good for your skin, but also if you're kind of lazy like me with the skincare, you're probably less likely to stick to it. Like, the last thing I want to do when I'm comfy under my covers is get up to go slap some skincare on, you know? So now I do my skincare right before I put on my pajamas, instead of just letting makeup sit on my face until right before bed. And the way I like to think of it is taking day Lena off and putting nighttime Lena on, you know? Like, you know, when your day is over, you just want to put on your comfy clothes. But for me to stick to my skincare, now I do not let myself put on my comfy pajamas until I finished all my skincare. Okay, so bonus points for you if you do your skincare while doing self-love affirmations. So literally, while I'm looking in the mirror and doing my skincare, taking all my makeup off, I literally start telling myself affirmations in the mirror. And honestly, it's a little bit weird at first talking to yourself in the mirror, but trust me, it works, okay? Just pretend that you're talking to your younger self, like the younger baby version of yourself, or even like your older sister, your best friend. And I'm telling you, I used to be so skeptical of self-love affirmations, but after doing it consistently, I've seen a huge difference in my mental health and the way that I sleep. Like, something about starting your night with some affirmations, like giving yourself some self-love, you just feel so much lighter. Like, I am a chronic overthinker, okay? I used to struggle a lot with anxiety, and for some reason, my negative intrusive thoughts are on 100, especially at night. Like, it is working overtime to stress me out. So starting my night being kind to myself has honestly been such a game changer for my mental health. So set a regular sleep schedule and alarm. You know, obviously we all heard and we all know that having a regular sleep schedule boosts our mood, helps anxiety, helps us feel awake and feel more energized. Nothing beats good sleep. You know, when you have that good sleep and you wake up and you're just like, you are on cloud 9. When I get my 8-9 hours consistently, I feel like Superwoman when I wake up. And I don't know about you, but for me, if I don't get my 8 hours of sleep and I'm like sleep deprived, you don't want to be around me. Sleep deprived Lena is a different person, okay? We don't know her. We don't really like her. So there are some nights, obviously, I sleep later than others because sometimes it's out of my control. So like, sometimes I'll finish work later, I'll see my friends at night, whatever. But generally, I try to sleep around 11 p.m. every single night. Like, it's gotten to the point I've trained my body to literally start getting mentally and physically tired at around 11 p.m. And it's because I really try for the most part to sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time every day. So I know it's hard, but trust me, it's going to change your life. Start sleeping and set your alarm at the same time every night and every morning. And it's only going to take a few days to a week to really adjust your body. But once your body adjusts to that sleep schedule, it is just smooth sailing from there, okay? Also, something about knowing when you're gonna fall asleep and wake up gives you just so much more sense of control over your life. And that is so important, you guys. Like, if you really think about it, your day is going to be filled with the unexpected. unexpected. Unexpected stress, people who are gonna annoy you, stressful work things that come up, your child, your dog getting sick. The best thing you can do for yourself is make what you can control, things like your sleep schedule, as predictable as possible. I also make sure to have a set morning routine for myself, and I actually have a separate video on healthy morning routine habits to set you up for success. So if you wanna go check it out, go check it out. Do your night shift. So I first heard this concept of doing a night shift from this podcast clip that I saw, but basically you wanna tidy up your space so that the next day you start your day with a fresh, clean space. Okay, before, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I would always go to bed with dirty dishes in my sink, okay? Not proud of it, but it's true. Like after cooking a whole dinner, I would just be so tired, and the last thing I wanted to do was my dishes. So I would go to bed and let them just sit in the sink overnight. And guys, always in the morning when I would wake up and I would see those dirty dishes in my sink, it would always stress me out. And it seems like such a small thing to stress you out, but it's honestly the little things that add up that can really just ruin your day. So the concept of doing a night shift every night is that you want to set future you up for success. And morning shift you, who is getting ready for the day, is going to thank you for putting in the work the night before. And putting in a night shift just is a cute way to put it, you know? Meditate or incorporate soothing sounds before bed. So incorporating soothing sounds, meditation practices, deep breathing into your night routine will help you just feel more relaxed and prepare your body and mind to sleep. There's studies that prove this, but you just basically want to clear your mind as much as possible before bed. And actually the perfect way to do that is with Headspace. If you don't know, Headspace is your mental health guide to help users with mindfulness, healthy sleep habits, and meditation. Also, thank you to Headspace for sponsoring this video. I first started using Headspace when I first discovered meditation for the first time, and I didn't know how to do it. And let me tell you, they are amazing, okay? They have hundreds of meditations, mindfulness exercises, breathing exercises, and animations to help you build healthy habits. So Headspace has something called sleep casts. You can choose from a bunch of different sleep stories, and they have ambient sounds in the background, like fire crackling noises or rain sounds.
Hidden just beyond the cluster.
And guys, it is so soothing. Having it playing in the background just creates such a soothing, peaceful sleep environment. Listen, I never thought I'd be 24 years old looking forward to bedtime stories before bed, but here we are. They also have a huge range of meditations that you can choose from. I've been obsessed with their 5-minute meditations. They're so quick but effective, and I love it. So if you want to see how Headspace might be helpful for you, you can try it out completely for free for the next 60 days. All you have to do is sign up with the link in my description or scan this QR code. And thank you again to Headspace for sponsoring this video. No screen time at least an hour before bed. I know that you've done it, okay? I've done it many times, but every time I've done it, scrolled through Instagram and TikTok for 4 hours, morning me was not happy, okay? So many studies prove this. Having a lot of screen time in the evening, right before you go to bed, can seriously disrupt your melatonin production, which you need to fall asleep. So my recommendation is to charge your phone in a place where you have to physically get up to go turn it off. Otherwise, if your phone is right on your bed, you will be tempted to scroll through it all night. And then you're gonna wake up and then you're gonna look at the time, it's 5 in the morning and you have to get up in 2 hours, okay? We don't want that anymore. Trust me, stick to the no screen time before bed rule and your future self will thank you. Take magnesium glycinate before bed. Guys, this is one of the biggest sleep hacks, okay? I started taking magnesium glycinate every night and it has been a game changer in my sleep. I sleep like a baby. So research shows that magnesium glycinate helps relax the mind and body and also helps reduce anxiety, which can interfere with your sleep. Like I'm telling you, when I'm taking it consistently, I have the best sleep of my life on it. So I know there's 2 types of magnesiums that people usually take. So it's magnesium glycinate or citrate. So magnesium citrate is actually helpful for people with constipation and like digestive issues, but glycinate is more useful for anxiety, insomnia, chronic stress, and inflammatory conditions. I love making it as kind of like a sweet treat before bed. If I'm feeling a little fancy, you know, I'll put it in a wine glass. So all I do is I literally just mix raspberry lemon sparkling water with the Calm magnesium supplement in the flavor raspberry lemon and mix those together. Boom, Sleepy Girl mocktail, and it tastes delish, okay? Chef's kiss. I'm telling you, it really helps you sleep and just calm you down before bed. And if you find yourself kind of getting stressed before bed or having your mind racing and you feel a bit anxious, magnesium glycinate can be really helpful. And I wish someone told me this before because I used to take melatonin a lot. And actually long-term use of melatonin can disrupt your natural melatonin production. So it's good to not rely on melatonin to help you fall asleep. Now I only use it if I'm traveling and I need to fix my sleep schedule. So avoid caffeine and heavy meals. So you want to avoid drinking caffeine a minimum of 8 hours before you go to bed. So let's say you sleep at 10 p.m. You want to cut off the caffeine at 2 p.m. I'm a coffee lover, okay? And I used to drink coffee at like 5 p.m., 6 p.m., no problem. I used to think it was not a big deal because I could still fall asleep at night, but no, okay? I was being bamboozled because through my Oura Ring, which I'm not wearing right now, but I found out that every time I would drink caffeine later in the day, my sleep score would be booty, okay? Booty, trash. And I would always wake up feeling more groggy. And also heavy meals affect your digestion and your sleep quality. I always notice this in myself. If I have a heavy meal right before I'm about to go to bed. I do not sleep well at all. Also, my stomach just doesn't feel great, you know? It just, while I'm sleeping, it's like moving around, not fun. So I try to stop eating at least 2 hours before bed, but studies showed that 3 hours before bed is more ideal. Create a quiet, dark, cool atmosphere. So studies showed that you fall asleep faster when your bedroom is slightly on the cooler side. So I just bought this fan from Costco and she is my best friend now, okay? We love her. It's super light, but it keeps me cool while I'm sleeping, and the sound of it too just helps me fall asleep. And I really recommend, if you still have some sort of light coming into your room, like you want to keep your room as dark as possible, so any light coming in, you want to kind of get rid of it, you know? So I always have my blinds drawn at night. And if you happen to have lights coming in, I would highly recommend you invest in an eye mask. Whenever I have an eye mask on, I knock out. I'm telling you, I used to think I was a night owl and my body just likes to stay up at night. No, okay? The dark room, the soothing sound, the cool temperature combo, that combo will put you to bed. Set yourself up for your next day. So create your to-do list, pick your outfit the night before, visualize your day. Listen, I check the weather app religiously the night before I'm about to wake up, and I always have my gym clothes ready so that when I wake up in the morning, I don't even have to think about it. I just throw my gym clothes on and I head out the door. And when I have all these things ready for me already, it's almost like I'm subconsciously committed, you know, and I'm more likely to do it. I also like to plan my days ahead of time. And as someone who used to be a very high anxious person, this is key. Obviously, you don't have to have your day completely perfectly planned, but having a general idea of how your day is gonna go and what you want to get done is going to help you sleep better at night, because you know what to expect. And lastly, practice gratitude. So this is so underrated, but if you just take a few moments before you fall asleep to just reflect on your day, the positives of your day, express gratitude, you will sleep so good. It sounds so cheesy, but it's true. No matter how life is humbling us or what we're going through, we all have something to be grateful for. And sometimes we're stressed out or things are going on, so we forget how good our life is and all these things that we should be grateful for. Guys, I used to spend legit hours just laying in bed trying to fall asleep, but my mind would just be racing constantly. I would always just be thinking about what I have to do, what I didn't do, random intrusive, like embarrassing thoughts in my head from like 4th grade. I just started thinking about the most random stuff. But now I've made this habit that every single night before I go to bed, I literally just pray and I just thank God. And I say, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for my health, my family, and my friends, my amazing, uplifting online community, a roof over my head, my dream life. Thank you for giving me a sense of purpose. I just start listing all these things off my head, and then all of a sudden, boom, I knock out and then I wake up feeling refreshed. So yeah, ending your day with gratitude is literally so therapeutic and healing for your mind and your soul. And that racing heart I used to have all the time, it's honestly not there anymore. Now that I do all these habits, I literally, every single morning, I wake up feeling refreshed and just ready to take on my day. So yeah, I really hope these tips were helpful. If you have any night routine habits that work for you, please leave them in the comments below. We don't gatekeep on this channel. Check the comments, I read all of my comments. Also follow me on Instagram if you're a real one. I love you guys so much, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye guys.
Taking a ride to Jonah Lake 눈치 보면서 들어가 할 때 찾아